Good night.
No, hey, what's that? You been taking the pills again?
I thought it was my cholesterol mess. I swear I did.
You can't be spooning with that. What's wrong with you?
One of my favorite moments in the movie, it lasts about a second. It's when they flash up the album cover, and then we see these old photographs. And I wonder, is that like a day where they say we're going to do all these old photographs, or is it just like...
Yeah, that was a day. Yeah, we did a day where we did changes and montages. We put the Afro wigs on. We did everything they were going to do in the Afro wigs. And the Earth, Wind, and Fire sequence, the album cover sequence. Then we put the pompadours on. We did all the photos we were going to do with that. We even did the photos with Elvis and all those people. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you just have a photo montage day.
Okay. Never surprises me when I see something new with Sam Jackson. For instance, I never thought I'd see you country line dancing. How did that come about? I mean,
well, it was an interesting sort of twist on, okay, these guys are going to be going cross country and they got to get their act together to get to New York. What's the weirdest thing they could do? So all of a sudden we got this Rufus Thomas song that's straight like rock and roll, boogie ain't nothing, and you put them in a country western bar where people line dance, and if they can turn this crowd out, they can turn any crowd out. And it was an amazing experience. It was just great to do. And the extras that we hired had never seen Bernie and I do this song. So I guess like in most instances, people think they're going to put some canned music on and these guys are going to be up there lip syncing and do it. But for us to get up there and actually start doing the song was shocking for them, number one. And once they realized we were singing and we were doing it and doing this choreography and this dance that they were doing, when I jumped down there in the middle of them, it was kind of like, whoa. And we had such a great time.
Yeah, it's my favorite scene in the movie. You know what the thing is though, it's one thing to be able to learn your lines and so forth, but you guys have some fancy footwork in here, and you pull it off. Was it tough to learn the actual steps and so forth that were?
No, I had a great time doing it. I mean, I've done musicals in college and in New York when I was doing theater, and all my life I watched Temptations and The Miracles and Gladys Knight and the Pips, and when we would sing their songs, we would try and do the choreography. So this was a perfect opportunity to get that down and kind of do it. And Jamal was a great teacher, and we picked him up pretty quick.
Yeah. You ever get tired of wearing that blue suit though?
Which one?
The
one with the big lapels.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It was kind of fun to put it on, but I was glad to get to the more modern, cool clothes.
Yeah. I don't know how you're gonna take this, but Adam, I just got done interviewing, claims that he taught you how to properly swear in this movie.
Well, I guess you could actually believe Adam, considering he's only like 10 years old, exactly. And I've been cursing like 50 years.
Exactly. Well, he was going on to different ways to drop the F-bomb, which different meanings.
Oh, really?
Which I can't air the interview. Come to think of it.
But it's yours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll just watch it in the privacy
exactly.
of my own home. Are you a little bummed that you actually didn't film in the Apollo though?
Yeah, I was. I was really disappointed we didn't get to come to New York and actually do it. But the premiere next week is in the Apollo, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays.
Yeah, I saw a movie premiere in there once. It was amazing. You just think of all the people that were there before you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we were looking forward to being on that stage and being able to do our number. But
What was the last time you were on a road trip?
Road trip? Jeez, like that? I guess in college.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just cross country or just...
I've done cross country road trips, or we've gone from, campus to campus. Driven from Atlanta to New Orleans to Mardi Gras, stuff like that.
Yeah. Once again, like I said, it surprised me that, because the whole premise of this movie is just funny. Just the theme of the movie is funny, but to actually see some talent behind the singing and dancing. So, I don't know how you take that. I mean,
well, it works for me in terms of these guys. We both know and understand who these guys are, being in the business. We know people who were successful and then they kind of dropped off and they wish they could get back in it. And we know guys that are like, me, Lewis, that were successful and just kind of got burned out on it and don't want to do it anymore. And somebody's trying to pull them back and make them, come on, we can do this. Yeah. And he has that dream and you kind of go along with him. And these guys have known each other since childhood. I have friends that are actors that I've been around with all my life. And some of them aren't so successful. Some of them are very successful, but people who are in that same place. And you have some differences. And most times that difference was a woman, especially in a group situation like that. And them resolving it in a very real and honest kind of way, which sometimes turns out to be comedic and sometimes it's serial comedic.
Yeah. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.